Hey guys, so today I'm really excited to be sharing with you all some holiday makeup tutorials. That is right, not one, but two. And both of them are using the new Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, which is something that I have really been awaiting. The palette is available now at Sephora, which is really awesome. They are available, I will link to them below. So, as well as everything else that I used. I love her style, I think she's beautiful. I love her makeup, and this really does reflect, I think, her makeup truly. I think after using this a lot and, you know, playing around with not only the natural colors, but some of the colors in this palette, which I am using for these two tutorials that I'm doing, the result comes out very Gwen, I think. So I really enjoy it. I think the quality is really nice. And I wanted to do two tutorials because, you know, for holiday looks, we always think of, I think, you know, a handful of typical holiday looks. And of course, you know, I wanted to do a really, you know, glam red lip, which you'll see in a second. And, you know, just sort of a beautiful holiday look. For that one, I used this pretty golden color. But also, you know, I wanted to do something that was a little different, you know, but still wearable, still really sexy and fun. And for that, I use this beautiful pink color, and that's what I'm wearing now. So, you know, whether you're going to a fun holiday type party or, you know, going out with your friends, going out for more like romantic type thing, an office party, something with your significant other, something super glamorous, I think you could use either one of these. So I'm going to do these tutorials back to back. So this is the first look. Then for the second look, I use this beautiful yellowy gold. I don't even want to say gold. It's just like a frosted yellowy color that is just so perfect because I never like yellowy golds. I never like yellowy colors on me, but this one is so, so pretty. And I mixed it with a bit of this little like plum shade and then one of the cooler, you know, crease shades. So really enjoying this one. And then of course, gotta have a red lip. Wouldn't be a holiday tutorial without a red lip in some form, I think. I've really been digging red lips lately, and the color that I use is amazing. It's just like, it's my new favorite. But anyways, everything available at Sephora. This is available now at Sephora. This has been very, very, very long waited. So if you want this, you can get your hands on it now. So keep watching. I'll take you through both looks. I'll start with the foundation and everything for the first one. I won't take you through all that for the second one, obviously. But let's go ahead and get into these two looks first. Alright, so to get started, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Radiant Primer. Love this. It gives your skin a little bit of brightness. I just apply it right over clean skin, and you can see it really does kind of brighten things up. I was kind of skeptical about this one for a while, but I really, really love it. For my foundation, I'm using the Laura Mercier Oil-Free Silk Cream Foundation. Oh, hey, and then Brad decided to bring me waffles. He's so sweet, but first, gotta finish this. Don't want it to look smeary. Gotta make sure the waffles are still there. They are still there. Gotta hurry this along. So when I use the Beauty Blender, I just bounce it around my face, and then I use little short strokes to kind of blend everything in around the jawline and my cheeks. And now I get to eat my waffles. So I'm gonna take a little waffle break. Waffles, waffles, waffles. And then I'm using my Tarte Maracuja Concealer. This is something that I was really not into for a while, but when you learn how to use it and you get your shade right, it's really, really awesome stuff. I use the tiniest amount. I warm it up on my fingers and then dab it on. You can see how much coverage you get. It is crazy. I mean, I had to be so careful just to get the tiniest amount out. I use the color Fair Light Neutral, or Fairly Light Neutral. Anyways, it's really, really awesome. I'm kind of a convert. I'm really loving it. So I use my finger and then my Beauty Blender. Next, I'm using the Benefit High Beam. The way I apply this is I use a bit on the back of my hand, and obviously it's a liquid, so you want to use this before you put any powders on your face. I just use the Beauty Blender just straight to apply it. I don't like to dab it on my face because then you just have to blend it too much, but this gives more of a subtle effect. Then to set it, I'm using my Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Highlight. Love this. It gives such a natural effect. It's just such a beautiful glow. And then to set everything, I'm using this Laura Mercier Invisible Press Setting Powder in the shade Universal. This is the lightest, most silkiest setting powder I've ever used. It's amazing. It's so, so wonderful. It's just such a light dusting of just beautiful glowiness. It's so great. So I'm using this Laura Mercier Trio. Love this. This bronze color really surprised me. I actually really love it for contouring. It's just kind of taken the place of the Hourglass bronzer that I was using to do this. They're very similar though. That little trio is so awesome. You probably may have noticed that I could have also used the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance highlight that's in there as well, but out of habit I just always reach for my big one. But it's nice that both those come in there. And then we're also going to use the blush, the bronzy blush color in a moment. But I'm just using my soft contour technique. You get the same benefits from contouring like in a more precise, harsh way, but it just looks more natural. And then I always like to use my Dior Lip Maximizer as I'm doing my makeup. It just kind of helps just gives my lipstick a base for later. Then I'm using the Sephora eye pencil in Let It Snow. It's just going to create a light white base so that that pink will really show up. And then I'm going to take the palette and this color called Zone, which is like a nice warm brown crease color. And just with this fluffy brush, I'm not even going to be super careful with it. I'm just going to put it on my brow bone. It'll just kind of help everything blend. And then I'm going to take this color called Serious. I want this look to have sort of a smoky, cool gray effect. And layering that over that warm brown just kind of gives it an easier blend. It keeps it from looking so harsh. And I'm actually using that big fluffy brush to apply it. And then you can see I wiped it off before I started blending so that it didn't get too messy looking. You could have definitely also gone ahead and used a smaller brush for that, but I really wanted it to look kind of blown out and really soft since it's sort of a darker color. So next I'm going to take a smaller brush, like I said, and go in kind of to connect it on that outer corner to my lower lash line. And then my finger's always the best for smudging that out on the lower lash line. And then taking that, you can see that I am really defining that outer V area and just taking where that color is really soft and blown out and just connecting it straight down at an angle to my lash line. And then using that little brush to kind of blend it out. It's one of my favorite techniques just to get your look a little more defined looking. And then using that same blending brush, just go over everything and that will give you that soft look. And yay, it's time for the pink. Love this color. It's called Harajuku. And you'll notice that I apply this after. A lot of people may think, to go ahead and put the pink on first, but I like to do it after I really, apply all those crease colors so that, all the blending doesn't blend away the pink color that you want to pop the most. So sometimes it's better to do that after. And now I'm using the color called Skimp, just putting a little bit on the inner corner. And at this point, I realize I need to do my brows. So I'm going to take a little brow break and get that done. And this is the Warm Blonde Arch Pencil by Hourglass. It's a little bit warmer than the Anastasia Taupe if you're used to seeing me use that one. It's just a different look, but they both definitely work. And then this color called Pop. It's a really sparkly, pretty champagne peach, and I layered it right over the pink. It didn't take away any of the pretty pink, but just iced it up a bit. Then the Bobbi Brown gel liner. I really love these. I love this Bobbi Brown gel liner brush. It's just the best combo. They come in a bunch of different colors. This is the black one. I'll link to the exact one that I have below, but just a little bit of a wing, not anything huge. And then I like to take the color Blackout and just do my double lining technique where I just kind of apply that with an angled brush. It softens it up but darkens it at the same time. Very Gwen. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Lana lashes. That is kind of freaky. And then I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. A lot of times I don't even apply it heavily, before false lashes, which I didn't really for this. But I just wanted to add a little something. Definitely, don't miss your lower lashes. This looks kind of doll-like and fun, especially with the pink, but it's a little sexy at the same time because you've got the smoked out gray, so it's really pretty. And then these lashes are just so thick and beautiful and give you that really fun, glamorous, doll-eyed effect. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and do my Anastasia Brow Gel in Clear. I like to kind of do that last after I've applied all the powder and everything. I never want any of that to really catch on to that. And then I'm taking that trio again and the blush color in Ritual. It's a bronze color, so you're not going to really see a lot of pink or anything to it, but if you are using a bronzer before, or you just don't want a really pink cheek, or you just don't want your cheeks to really be the main focus, which is, I've already got pink on my eyes and everything. I just think it's perfect. And then I took the Laura Mercier highlight and just put just a little bit more on top. Literally cannot have enough of that. So you saw that I blotted my lips a little bit, and I'm applying my Marc Jacobs liner in Primrose, and followed by my Lolita. You can see that liner just blends out so pretty. I kind of feathered it in anyways, but this is the Kat Von D Lolita. You don't need a liner with this, but I think it's pretty. I think they look nice together. And then I use the Too Faced Melted Sugar. If you love liquid lipsticks, this is a must-have color. You can see how it kind of gives any liquid lipstick that beautiful, just that beautiful, more natural effect. It gives your lips some dimension. So that's it. Yay, look number 2. This one I'm using the Gwen Stefani palette. So excited for this. I'm not taking you through the whole entire look again for the face because it's the same. Same eye base. I use the same little Dior. I like to use that first. I just always use that Dior. So, starting out with this color called Harajuku. This is sort of, I would say, like a medium toned, like perfect crease color. Not too warm, not too cool. There's also a warmer one in the palette, but I just really wanted to keep it kind of cooler. And then I'm using this shade called 1987. I really wanted to use this yellowy, goldy color. I hate to call it gold because I just don't see gold. I just see it as like a frosted yellowy color. I don't know. But I just think this is such a pretty holiday shade. And then I'm taking this shade called Punk. And this is kind of a plummy brown. It's so, so pretty paired with this golden. Why do I keep saying golden? Okay, whatever. I'm just going to call it golden. Whatever. The golden yellow color. It's so pretty together. So Punk and 1987, so, so pretty together. And I'm just defining the outer corner with that. And then taking this color called Serious, which is a gray color, and putting that on my lower lash line. Just to kind of mix some warm with cools, because I think that's what makes the prettiest eye looks, when you mix warm and cool colors. Then taking the same liner by Bobbi Brown. This is a black cream liner. Same pencil, or brush I mean. But for this one, I'm going to wing it out just a little bit more. I think that you can get away with just, I don't know, maybe just a little bit more when you use more natural toned colors. I'm going to take black out and really layer the heck out of it over my eyeliner. It just kind of, it softens it up, but at the same time, it makes it more intense, if that makes sense. Darkens it up and everything. Then I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara to apply 11,000 layers of mascara. I just decided for this look that I wasn't going to use false lashes. So I'm layering the heck out of this mascara. It builds really well, apparently. As always when I'm doing my makeup, I go back and add things. I decided I wanted to darken up that just a little bit after getting that wing done, which I think is sometimes good to do. I used that Punk shade. That's the same shade that I used last on my eyes. And I made it a little more defined. It didn't blend it out as much. Oh, hey, another layer of mascara. Apparently I didn't think the 11,000 was enough. So, yeah, that made a huge difference when I added that. So I'm blotting my lips just to kind of keep the softness of that gloss on. But so that this liquid lipstick in Santa Singer by Kat Von D doesn't go on so, like, greasy. Oh. But anyways, so perfect. I love this color red. It's so nice. As always, when I use liquid lipstick, I just kind of get the middles of my lips first and stay away from the lip line, and then I go back, which is what I'm doing now, and I define the lip line. Reds can be kind of tricky. Doing the same thing up top, just filling in the centers and not really getting it close, or I'm getting it pretty close to the lip line. Then you take it afterwards and define the lip line. And I do have a video all about that as well, where I demo these a little more, but I'm so, so, so in love with these Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. And that is the second look. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed both of these and that you'll maybe be inspired to try out both of these. But I hope that y'all enjoyed it and found it helpful. Again, as always, I will link to all the products below. All are available at Sephora. Go check them out. If you need last minute gift ideas, yeah, definitely go check them out. Like I said, everything will be linked below so you can find it easily. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.